ladies and gentlemen. My name is Syed Sarmad, and I'm a real estate broker in this island. I'm also a resident here. I live in Kula. And I am in the timeshare business, and I have many hundreds of clients who live all over the United States, in Canada and other parts of the world. So I feel like they should have a voice here. They're not here tonight. I've not been asked by any large group of people. I just feel like my conscience is speaking tonight. I'm also speaking as a local businessman and to see what impact it's going to have on our community. So obviously I'm going to talk to you about the proposed timeshare tax increase. And I'm speaking to you as a businessman. What I've learned in the over 30 years of being in the timeshare industry, in the vacation industry, is that people allocate a certain number of dollars for their vacation every year. This is what families do. So when there's an increase of any sort, something gives. So with an increase in annual fees, two things can happen. Number one, people will either stop making payments, which will increase the default and consequently result in foreclosures, which will affect our community and many of the people who live in this island, the employees, etc., and their families. That's one of the things that can happen. The other thing that can happen is, yes, some people will pay the extra dollars out there to pay for the higher annual costs. But it'll give somewhere out here, when they come to vacation here, they'll spend less money. And what will happen is they'll go to fewer restaurants, they'll participate in fewer activities, etc. One of the notions that's very untrue in timeshare is people think that timeshare owners don't spend money when they come here. They spend money from the minute they land here at Kahului Airport. They rent a car, they go buy food, they spend money in our restaurants. In fact, I spoke with an associate in my office, spoke with one of the restaurants here in West Lahaina, Castaways restaurant. He said that nearly 50% of his business customers are timeshare owners, or timeshare guests, I should say. Another gentleman who's an associate and a friend of mine has a bicycle shop here in Lahaina. He says 35% of his customers are timeshare people. 35%, this is very significant. I have clients who come here for 10 weeks, some of them 8 weeks, sometimes they come twice a year. I see them and they tell me they go to restaurants 2, 3, 4 times a week out there. So it's not like they come here and they sit in the room and don't spend any money. These people are some of our most loyal customers that support our economy here. They're a very, very vital source of our economy. They come here, they spend money, they go to these shows, they go to luau's, they attend the beach activities and things like that. They go to our restaurants. They support the infrastructure of our economy out here. So please keep that in mind, that when there's an increase out there, somewhere the laws of economics say someone will lose out there. And the question is who's going to lose and how that's going to impact all of us in our community.
3 minutes.
So I come before you and I speak out here as humbly before you to say that please, as our elected officials, please take this into consideration when you're making your decision. Mahalo for your time.
Thank you. We do have a question for you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. And since you're a realtor and specializing in timeshare, I have 2 quick questions for you. Number one, how much has timeshares values fallen over the last few years, in your estimation?
It depends on the property.
Yeah, and just average.
They've dropped quite a bit in 2000, from 2007 in the peak of the market, they dropped to 2009 and 10, and actually they're starting to firm up now. In 2011, the prices firmed up. In 2012 is actually getting a little better.
A little better.
Yes.
And this fall, give me a percentage, as best you can, please.
Say from 2007?
Yeah, to 9.
Probably about 30%.
About 30%. Okay,
Yes.
and the second question is, how much foreclosures in the timeshare? I mean, you'd have a kind of idea how many timeshares are foreclosed, let's say in the last year.
Quite a lot. I don't have an exact figure, but I look at the newspaper just about every week and I see a list of foreclosures out there. Yes, I do.
So you say a substantial number?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
I have seen that.
All right, thank you very much. I appreciate your answers.
My pleasure. Thank you for your time.